I represent the BEZGAR BD901. We're changing out the propellers on page 10. All the information you need to know. It should take you a minute or two to change one propeller out. Your product is under warranty. How do you know if your aircraft needs a propeller change? How do you know if the aircraft has the correct propeller on? Did you do a pre-flight check before and after? Did you crash? Some of the signs of a weak propeller. If the aircraft goes and it doesn't hover correctly. If it lifts up more on one side. If it takes off and almost flips and just goes out of control. These are the signs of a weak propeller. If it don't fly, you have a broken propeller and or motor or something else. These are the tools that you're going to need to change out the propeller. BEZGAR supplies a micro-precision Phillips screwdriver. A PHOO is used. This is a magnetizer and demagnetizer. It already comes magnetized. To demagnetize, to magnetize. BEZGAR offers prop A's, prop B's, and spare precision screws. The difference between prop A's and prop B's are the angle. One goes up, the other goes down. They are not interchangeable. The propeller itself, once they break, they are with a pushed pin. They cannot be pulled apart. To tell the difference, turn the propeller upside down. Look for the note over here, A1 or A2. The A is the propeller. The 1, 2, 3, 4 is just a number. You notice there are two little notches. They're going to fall into the motor slots. The other holes are for the screws. The center is for the motor, what makes it spin. They are foldable propellers. On each of the arms, there's a letter where I'm pointing. Clear the propeller away. Look for the propeller you are changing out. This one is A. This should be A. To change out, press onto the motor, hold the propeller on an angle, tilt up, feel for the screw, and unscrew. 5 or 6 turns on each. Lift up like so and out of the way. If you take the screws off, careful not to have the screws fall into the brushless motor. You noted there are 4 holes and how the slots go into the holes and the screws as well. You're going to now take the screws out. If you're afraid you're going to drop the screw and it's going to slide all over, put a towel underneath. The magnetized screwdriver, the towel. If you're unsure, A, right, and I'll put the left over here. On the screw there is no Loctite, metal to metal. You could put a little Loctite so the screws don't get lost. To place back on, you want to put the screw back into the propeller. You want to lift up, place over, hold the motor gently and let the screwdriver do the job. Do not over tighten down. Congratulations, you changed out propeller A. I just want to show you how we change out a propeller, how long it takes, and how simple it is to do. I'm not perfect. Sometimes I miss the hole. It's hard for me to see. And once we get the propeller off, we put the new one on. It should take about a minute's time to do. Have yourself a paper towel. Put a light underneath you. You want to make sure the propeller slides in correctly. You could have it on with one screw, but then the problem will be what happens if you fly and too much torque goes to the motor. It can damage your whole drone and void your warranty. Under a minute's time, we changed out a propeller. B for B. You could discard this propeller. These pins over here, they're non-removable. So no matter how much you try to force them off, you could save them and try your best to replace them. Every pre-flight and after flight and every crash, you do want to check your propellers. Simply go over them, look at them for any cracks, scrapes, any damages, missing screws, so forth. You have a checklist to follow. If you need to order parts, get with BEZGAR. Look down below in the descriptions. I hope this video is helpful in changing out a propeller. On Fish, thank you for viewing.